morning, everyone. Merry Christmas. We are headed to the woods. It's Christmas Day, have the day off from work, and I really wanted to at least get in the woods for a couple hours this morning, so that's what we're doing. Generally, there's a lot of people that also hunt Christmas Day, so usually it's kind of a crapshoot, but we're just going to enjoy being in the woods, kind of reflect on the year as it's kind of winding down, how lucky I've been. I want to thank all of you guys for following along. It's pretty humbling to watch the channel grow like it has. You know, it's still not big by any means, but it's bigger than it was this time last year. So thank all of you all for that. Glad you've enjoyed following along. Hopefully I can bring some stuff to you that's pretty valuable this off season, and hopefully we get to do this again next year, Lord willing. So stick with me, we'll be in a tree before you know it. What's up, guys? It is December the 27th, and we're getting a little bit of a bonus hunt in today. I actually had a pretty short day at work, and it is right at 3 o'clock right now, so we should be able to get in and actually have a little bit of time, you know, maybe hour and a half, which is about perfect for an afternoon sit this time of year. Pretty much the same as it has been, trying to shoot a buck. But I will say there's a little twist tonight. Logan is wanting some deer meat, so if we do see a mature doe, I may shoot her. So, because he said if I had the opportunity, he would take it. So we'll see. The plan is to hunt this spot close to my house. If that doesn't work out, we may go to the other spot. I don't know, but we'll see. Stick with me. I know I didn't get them on camera, but just jumped at least 2 deer. I was trying to sneak in here as quiet as I could. That deer in the back looked like a shooter. I don't know if it's that same one I had the other day. I don't know if they saw me or just heard me, but let's get up a tree really quick. That stinks, but at least we know there's a buck in here. I've been getting some small bucks on camera, but nothing big. in a couple weeks. And again, I haven't moved that camera in 2 months. It's not where it needs to be. Let's get in a tree here. Maybe they'll come down through here right at dark. Alright. Since there's so much stuff going on, I don't really expect to see much. But I wanted to share a story with you guys. As I've maybe mentioned in the past, this property I'm hunting here close to the house, I've probably been hunting it for close to 15 years. And I grew up just over the hill here. And when I got to be about, I think I was 14 or 15, I grew up just kind of in the woods hunting and such. And one day I kind of built up the courage to go knock on the door to this lady that now lets me hunt. And I dressed up real nice and went over there, knocked on the door, and told her I was interested in hunting if she ever gave anybody permission. And she wanted to be sure that somebody would take me, but she said as long as I had an adult with me, she didn't care for me to go. Like I said, I was probably somewhere around 14, maybe earlier, and I'm 28 now. And it's not a great property, but it's been great to me. It's a small property, and I get frustrated a lot with it. But I've killed some really nice deer here over the years. But what got me thinking about that, sitting here, is this tree I'm in. I picked it. It wasn't exactly where I wanted to be, but it's kind of got some sentimental value. There was one morning early on in my bow hunting career, I come in with my tree stand on my back, and I bumped a buck and a doe. It was a buck that was locked down with a doe, and I could hear him grunting and stuff, and I couldn't make it to where I wanted to be. So I literally climbed up the closest tree to me, which is this tree I'm in right now, and ended up shooting a buck that morning. That same buck. Shortly thereafter, I put a hang-on stand in this tree, and I've killed at least half a dozen other deer out of the same exact tree. Several years ago, I took the stand out of it, and I haven't hunted it as much since, but I decided to hunt it tonight, and it kind of triggered a bunch of memories I've just been kind of thinking about hunting here over the years. It's right at sunset right now, so we got about 30 minutes left. If it's gonna happen, it'll be now.
What's up, guys? It is December the 29th and the end of season is fast approaching. It's Sunday. I worked today and managed to get off, at a pretty good time, and I actually did a video that you guys will probably see before this one on my first light stuff, hopefully giving you a little bit of insight on that. But tonight we're going back over here, hopefully to the spot close to my house. Being Sunday and it's nice out, hunting these suburban type places, you never know, people could be out, walking or doing anything. So we're gonna ride over here and check it out. The dilemma I have is, last time, as you guys saw walking in, we had deer bedded really close, or at least I think they were bedded, and we spooked them early. So kind of having a dilemma on how to walk in, what to do. The wind, the forecast can't make up its mind, so it's upper 70s right now, but we're gonna figure it out, hopefully, and hopefully be in a tree within the next hour. See you in a little bit. Okay guys, I want to show you this before I go to put this camera on this arm, this tree I got in. It's like a poplar, but it splits up here pretty high. And I had to use, without a lone wolf or stand like this, I had to use that offset bracket. Because if you'll look, that tree is so crooked. But I wanted to be in this tree so we could have this little bit of cover here and there. Let's get set up though. We're about ready to go. It's a little after 4 o'clock. As you can hear, neighbor over here is doing some target practice, so that's kind of why I set up here. We'll see. We need to hurry up and get set up though. This has kind of been pretty comical. It's about
5:25 right now. We got about 28 minutes of illegal left. But the neighbor over here has probably went through 500 rounds of ammo since I've been in the tree. And then there's another neighbor. It sounds like he's hammering on a fence post. Just had a huge tree limb fall back here behind me. And then somehow a video started playing on my phone. Had a bunch of noise, so. I'm glad to be out, but it's pretty comical. Today was kind of a long shot with this warm weather. I mean, we're 30 degrees above average today at least. Like I said, it was mid to upper 70s or so when I headed out, so something happens in the next 20 to 25 minutes, I'll bring it to you, but I wouldn't expect there would be. I'd really like to get a doe or to fill that last buck tag before the end of the season, but even if I don't, it's been a nice season.